Feel the warmth as tonight's story gently leads you to peace. Flax and Violet, an inspirational night. This story is about Flax, a young dreamer who gains inspiration from a star child named Violet, guiding him through life's challenges. In a distant realm, under the vast night sky glittering with a million stars, lives a young dreamer named Flax. Flax's village was nestled in a valley surrounded by ancient mountains and whispering forests, a place where legends of the star children filled the air. One evening, as the first stars began to twinkle, Flax climbed to the highest hill to gaze at the night sky. Within moments, a radiant star descended, and with it came an ethereal being named Violet. Violet's hair shimmered like moonlight, and her eyes sparkled with the hopes of countless worlds. She extended her hand to Flax, and in that touch, he felt an overwhelming sense of peace and wonder. "Well, I am here to share a story of inspiration," Violet said softly, her voice a gentle melody. Flax listened intently as Violet recounted the tale of a star child who embarked on a journey to find a rare, luminous flower that could bring light to the darkest corners of the universe. The star child faced innumerable challenges, from treacherous landscapes to fierce storms, yet never wavered in determination. Along the way, the star child met beings who had lost hope and guided them with kindness and wisdom. As Violet saw, images of distant galaxies and extraordinary adventures filled Flax's mind. He felt a newfound courage blossoming within him. When Violet finished her tale, she smiled and said, "Never forget, Flax, that inspiration is like a star it lights the way even in the darkest times." With a gentle wave, Violet began to ascend back into the sky. Flax watched as she faded into the night, a brighter star than any he had ever seen. He stood there, feeling the warmth of hope and inspiration infuse his heart. From that night on, whenever Flax felt lost or disheartened, he remembered Violet's words and the glowing star of inspiration. It guided him through every challenge, reminding him that no matter how dark the night, the light within him could illuminate the path ahead. The next story is here to soothe your heart. Bellflower and the Dream Weaver. This story is about Bellflower and Clover discovering the power of compassion and friendship, overcoming loneliness and adversity together. Flower lived in a quaint village nestled at the edge of the enchanted forest. The villagers were kind-hearted, but far from perfect. Among them, Bellflower stood out as someone particularly compassionate. Every evening, she would walk through the village, smiling at everyone she met, offering a helping hand wherever needed. Clover, a dream weaver, lived among the stars high above the village. His job was to create dreams for the children in the village. However, Clover had a secret. He was struggling with loneliness. One night, as Bellflower was returning home, she noticed a shimmer in the sky. It was Clover, looking down on the village with a wistful expression. Bellflower's heart tugged at the sight. She waved to him, and he hesitated before waving back. The next night, Bellflower prepared a special meal and left an empty seat next to her dining table. She spoke aloud, "If you can hear me, I'd love to share this meal with you." To her surprise, Clover appeared, starry-eyed and slightly nervous. They dined together, sharing stories and laughter. Night after night, Clover made his descent to join Bellflower. Through these moments, Clover began to feel a sense of belonging he'd never felt before. Bellflower, in turn, learned more about the dreams that enchanted the children each night. Their friendship blossomed, and the village began to notice a joyful glow emanating from Bellflower's home. One day, a storm ravaged the village, leaving everyone anxious and scared. Bellflower and Clover worked tirelessly together, comforting the villagers, repairing homes, and restoring dreams. Their compassion became a beacon of hope, reminding everyone of the strength found in unity and kindness. Finally, the village was restored, and Clover had to return to his home above the stars. He promised Bellflower he would always watch over the village and visit whenever he could. Bellflower, with a heart full of gratitude, waved goodbye with a tearful smile. Clover's loneliness was no more, replaced by the warmth of the friendship he held with Bellflower. And every night, whenever the villagers dreamed, they felt the loving touch of both Bellflower and Clover. A new story begins to guide you closer to sleep. Marigold and Snowdrop, a tale of forgiveness. This story is about Marigold and her owl friend Snowdrop, who learned the importance of forgiveness after an accidental hurt. In a lush emerald valley surrounded by tall, whispering pines, lived a kind-hearted girl named Marigold, and her best friend, Snowdrop, an elegant white owl. Marigold had flowing auburn hair and eyes that sparkled like the morning dew. Snowdrop's feathers were as pristine as freshly fallen snow, and her deep, wise eyes reflected the secrets of the night. Every evening, they would sit by the old walnut tree and share stories of their day. Then one open evening, as the leaves turned a fiery red and gold, Marigold accidentally stepped on Snowdrop's tail feathers while they were playing. The Snowdrop let out a sharp cry and flew up to a higher branch, fixing Marigold with a hurt look. "Feel so set free, Snowdrop." "I didn't mean to hurt you," Marigold said, her face crumpling with worry. They hissed softly, still feeling the sting of betrayal. That night, Snowdrop did not come down to sit with Marigold by the walnut tree. Days turned into weeks, and Marigold missed her friend terribly. She tried to apologize several times, but Snowdrop kept her distance, her pride wounded. Winter arrived, and the valley was blanketed in a thick layer of snow. One particularly cold night, Marigold decided she could not bear the separation any longer. She bundled up in her warmest clothes and trekked to the old walnut tree, carrying a small lantern. "Snowdrop, please calm down. I need to talk to you," Marigold called out. Snowdrop, perched on a high branch, looked down at Marigold with cautious eyes. "I miss you, my dear friend. I didn't mean to hurt you. Will you please forgive me?" Marigold continued, her voice trembling. Snowdrop stared at her for a long moment, then fluttered down gracefully and landed on Marigold's shoulder. She nuzzled Marigold's cheek with her soft feathers and hooted gently, accepting the apology. Marigold's heart swelled with relief and joy. That night, under the glowing stars, they sat together by the walnut tree, warmer than they had ever felt. From that day on, their bond grew even stronger, and they learned that true friendship is built on understanding and forgiveness. Let's move onward to the next story. In the beginning, from Lobelia and Ma. This story is about a girl named Lobelia and a caterpillar named Ma, whose friendship thrives through transformation and new beginnings. In a quaint little village nestled at the edge of an ancient forest, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Lobelia. One sunny day, while exploring the woods, she stumbled upon a small, green caterpillar with striking black and yellow stripes. She named him Muck, and he became her new friend. Despite their differences, Lobelia and Muck shared a deep bond. Lobelia often talked to Muck about her dreams and worries, while Muck listened attentively, inching closer to her each time. One day, Lobelia noticed that Muck had started weaving a warm cocoon. She watched in awe as her tiny friend transformed inside the protective shell. Days turned into weeks, and Lobelia visited him every day, sharing stories and songs to keep him company. When spring arrived, Muck emerged from his cocoon, no longer a caterpillar, but a magnificent butterfly. He fluttered his wings, brilliantly painted with the same black and yellow patterns. Lobelia's eyes sparkled with tears of joy. Muck now carried the spirit of new beginnings. With a tender farewell, Muck soared into the sky, exploring the world from a new perspective. Lobelia knew their friendship was eternal, even as they started new chapters in their lives. She waved to the butterfly, feeling a newfound hope and courage for her own adventures. The village celebrated the wonder of transformation, always remembering the beautiful journey of Lobelia and Muck. Their story inspired everyone, reminding them that change, though sometimes daunting, brings unexpected beauty and growth. The night, may your dreams be gentle and warm.